Welcome back to Podcast on Wheels, episode 31! If you are new here, you know that these two people never normally join. No, not me and Doc. William and Emmie. Hi! That was the most... that was the most horrible way to start the conversation.
Hey, William and Emmie!
That could have come at the most perfect time. There was a notification, and then the notification beep.
We're both wearing white shirts.
That's blue. Tan is blue.
Really?
Me and William are matching.
I tried to make this a cool series.
I should have worn my running suit.
We're not changing it. From here and...
No, I'm going to change it. Let's stop recording.
No, from here... No, do not.
You were going to say something? From here?
From here it looks white.
Okay. So, me and William are a married couple of 12 years.
Oh my god, you got that!
I can't. We grow too damn fast. Shut up. Me and William are a married couple of 12 years and got married August 14th, 2023. Doc.
Me and Emmie are a married couple for
A month.
a month
Like
and
40-something days.
yes, but in Toy World we got married at
So y'all been married for...
61.
You've been married for also 12 years, but we've been
12.
we've been married more human months
Yep.
than you.
So I've been married for 12 years to Emmie, and we started dating. What? We started marrying. We got married November 25th, 2023.
I got
No,
it.
technically November 24th, but we're counting it on the 25th because it was such a late hour anyway.
It was 2 hours before the date.
But I still remember it
Before the
accurately.
Bitch,
We got our essential marriage date. What we are not counting is November 24th, 10 p.m. 2023.
Yep.
Oh my god. His voice sounded like yeah.
Why are you making fun of my face?
I'm not trying to be rude. It was just a weird
She's
yap. It's a yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, we're not doing that. This is what it sounds like.
This is what it sounds like.
Right, it sounds like
So,
poor people who are listening to this.
I'm like, excuse
They're
me.
driving to their doctor's break. What is going on?
What the fuck?
Oh god.
I'm so sorry for that one thing. That was horrible. That's horrifying.
I'm laughing so hard.
Okay, so okay, so we have 92 questions, and we'll both get. All four of us will tell our perspective.
Sorry. Speak.
Okay, I'm laughing.
Oh my god. Look, give me
My stomach hurts.
Give me the mic.
No, we have 92 questions about marriage that all four of us are going to answer. So all four of us who are both a married couple and in an interabled couple, all of us are going to be answering 92 great conversation questions for married couples. Marriage couples. Interabled. Not like that. Interabled marriage couple. There. No, I'm just kidding. No, it's really interabled married couple. So, we're going to be answering 92 questions, four of us. Some are going to be maybe serious, and some are most likely going to be...
We did not read through the questions.
Nope. So, we're doing this from a blind eye. We are...
Into the watch.
Shh. Jeez.
What the?
He's like screaming in the back. He's like wanting to be heard on the microphone from that's here.
Yeah.
But anywho, all four of us are going to be answering 92 questions. Some are going to be serious, maybe, and
so
some.
we're all gonna answer not at the same time, but like we're
Nope.
just gonna get everybody's point of view.
Mhm. So let's begin. I'm going to answer the question. I'm going to keep passing the mic around. What's one random thing or event that you saw or witnessed recently that made you think of me?
You think I'm not prepared at all?
Hey, who's speaking just in case?
Donnie, I'm speaking. Okay, so what's the question again?
Oh my god. What's one random thing or event that you saw or witnessed recently that made you think of me? Drive. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Oh my god! Don't do me like that. It's not a drunk. I don't fucking know. I don't know what.
Come on.
We have all the damn time as well. Don't stop rushing me. It's almost 3. What the fuck?
What?
It's almost 3.
How's it all? Oh,
Okay.
continue.
One recent thing or event that made me think of him.
I know the event for me.
Trying to think. Because it takes me a while.
Yes. 1 hour later. The podcast is now an hour. Donnie's still thinking.
On the second question.
No, on the first. He answered with I.
I
Haven't thought it through.
haven't thought.
Oh, God.
Ah, shit. Like,
Not really much events happen.
no,
Maybe calm
because our life is
settling-
boring as fuck.
Maybe some calm settling events that made you think of how William is calm.
Yeah. Today wasn't calm. No.
We missed the bus.
I got overwhelmed. I think doing like surgery maybe. Like
What? What does surgery remind you of? I'm getting this open heart invasive surgery. Hey, oh my
no,
god.
like how he was like
The bit had to make you think of him. So hey guys, I'm getting open invasive esophagus surgery, and that made me think of
that made me think of my hubby.
my pooki.
My pooki.
Oh no! No!
No,
That's disgusting.
that made me think of my pooki. Oh god!
Oh god! Stop it right now!
Stop!
We're gonna cringe on the podcast. And
Stop!
listeners,
I'm just gonna leave by minute 10.
Oh, no.
My pookie.
My pookie honey boo boo. Oh god!
Oh god!
Oh god! No!
Not the pookie.
Yeah, that's bad. No, yeah. Can you put me to bed, honey? No.
Hey, honey pookie.
Pookie.
Can you cast me? My stomach hurts. We're not answering questions just randomly.
No, it's just still thinking. After 8 light years.
I just don't like when you get surgery. Oh god, Jesus fucking Christ. Honey Pookie Bear. Damn it!
Surgery.
Surgery. I never had fucking surgery. I cannot. We have a boring ass life.
Woo! Not us.
Speaking of engagement, I don't fucking know.
How?
A wedding day.
What?
A wedding day reminds me of our wedding.
When did you say a wedding day?
You? Donnie's sister?
Okay.
Yeah.
That's one answer.
Wedding reminds me of
My honey pookie bear.
My honey pookie bear.
God damn it! Okay, go ahead. Stop.
Hey.
Reminded me. No. No, seriously. I remember when I was in that. Okay, stop. Because esophagus surgery reminds me of your hubby Pookie Bear. Your big, strong back.
What?
Your big back.
What did you say?
Your big back alpha wolf.
What the fuck? Wait, it's not a big back. I'm cooking.
No. Let's stop with this. I can't even. Oh God, no.
This is probably the funniest podcast I've ever done.
Let's stop now. Let's stop.
Let's fucking stop.
But anywho, being serious, the one event that reminded me of Emmie was when I was in the ICU alone with my son Zach, and I was slightly rubbing his hand, and it reminded me of when he was in pain prior days after his surgery, and Emmie just kept saying, "You're alright," and
Oh no,
like
I remember that.
kissing and rubbing his hand. That reminded me so much of Emmie because it stepped out of her comfort zone. You know, she doesn't normally comfort people on a regular basis, and that sounds sad or mean, but it's not how she comforts. Like, she'll make you laugh.
She's like that comforting type.
Yeah, she's like, "Hey, I know you're feeling down, Doc. Let's just make you laugh." But
She does it very well.
that reminded me of Emmie. I was like, when I thought of it, I was like, no,
oh my God.
but that is really one moment that reminded me. Like any ICU songs or anything, it really puts me in that place and says, man, I remember when Emmie was like so sweet and caring for her son. It was just super sweet.
I know, that was a beautiful moment.
One event that reminded me of Dog.
Like I said, life is boring.
Maybe when someone is talking about like work or being very diligent or having a hard past, and that sounds super sad, but my wife had a hard past and all this stuff. It was like, all this hard stuff and how she overcame it. Those songs or that type of thing reminds me of Doc on how she had a hard past and got through it and everything. So
Yes.
Yep, I would say that naturally fits.
Yep.
What does your ideal weekend look like?
Yep.
My ideal weekend to look like is probably, honestly, my honest opinion, is relaxing and watching TV and just having a nice cuddle day with my husband, like where he just puts his head on my shoulder and then we just cuddle because I'm like taller than him. By like at least an inch or two. Like I whole head taller than him. And what me and him do most of the time is cuddle like all day long. Like not all day long, but like we cuddle like
Yeah.
and we kiss and and a relaxing day for me is just watching TV or playing blacksmith mode.
Yep, you do that on normal days.
Yep. And cuddle. That's my preferred weekend.
Yep.
So, my preferred weekend with my husband is honestly like just like I know like most of the time I'm just watching him play blacksmith and I cuddle him, That's probably my preferred weekend, but like a really like preferred weekend that we really never have is probably like a fun day out at the mall or something like that, like watching movies or going to Five Below and buying stuff like.
Oh yes.
Those are really, really fun moments, and we rarely have those as weekends. So what I think might be good for us is like just go to the mall and buy stuff. Oh, hold up. We are getting interrupted.
Make sure you watch the screen so we have a less chance.
Okay.
have no idea, right?
No. Hold on. Okay, sorry, we're back. Well, I'm back. Doctors and Emmie are helping rushing out the cup, so immediately we're back. I don't know what the next question is, but I prefer like the weekend would be like something like at the malls or like something like that, and then something fill in the bathroom. But I prefer weekends would probably be those. I'm thinking of the pooki bear. That shit was so funny. I loved it so much. This is William's first podcast and Emmie's first podcast. They've never been on podcasts on Wheelz before. So, yeah, just wanted to introduce them if we did not introduce them well enough in the beginning. This is my husband William, and me and him have been dating for 17 years and married for 12 years, which I honestly cannot believe. And then in human months, we've been married in 4 more days, and we'll hit 5 months married. So I'm happy and excited about that. And yeah, we'll do all that, and we'll have a grand old time. Tomorrow will be my last day of school on Thursday, and then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I'll be off, and then Thursday I'll come back. So I have multiple days off. I'm super excited to film like a secret kind of, not like a secret vlog, but just film my day because Doc is still going to school on Friday. I'm not. On Friday, so yeah, fun. But we'd probably answer like 3 questions right now. It's been over like 20 some minutes, so I'm sorry about that. I'm still waiting on them, and they haven't yet answered the questions, so we will have to wait on them. But I hope you guys are enjoying the podcast, because I am. Like, I'm enjoying it. It's so much fun to do this with my husband, because I've never got to do this before. And he normally is busy on his own terms. But finally, on episode 31, William and Emmie are joining the club. No, they will not be here for every podcast episode, but we'll probably have special ones very rarely once in a while. But for our first one, it's going really well, and it's been fun. So, I'm just playing Blacksmith mode, so I might as well give you an update on my game, because I told you I would be doing that. So, in line 1, I have weapon Axamon, which is 73. I have currently 5.77 million soul gems, so like 5 million soul gems. In land 2, I have Blood Moon, weapon 27. And yeah, that's the updates I have on my game. Almost 6 million soul gems. And weapon 27 in second land, and weapon 73. So I only got 8 or 9 more weapons till I complete land 1. I made a lot of progress today, but obviously it takes a really long while. It's a game that takes weeks to do, because I've been playing for over half a month now on my new phone, because I've been having my new phone for only half a month, and it's something that's fun, and it's a game that I really, really like, and it's something that I can waste my time on, but in like a good way, just like my day mostly consists of just kind of lounging, but like not lounging, if you know what that makes sense. Like, it's something like that. So yeah, I'm still waiting on them. I don't know what's taking so long, so I'm just having to talk to myself in the room. And me. And I don't know if you can hear me well or not. I'm kind of whispering somewhat because the door is kind of like creaked. And I don't want to say too much about them because, they're awesome and they're really fun to do podcasts with. Because if I just had to do a podcast episode on my own, I really don't think I'd have the motivation to do 31 episodes without them. Like, they're awesome. And this is a little hidden message inside the podcast saying that they're awesome, they're amazing, they're beautiful, and they should know that they are doing a wonderful job at everything they're doing, whether they believe that or not. There's a secret little message that's saying that I love them and they're awesome, and they should know that they are thriving in life and doing absolutely amazing. This is like a little secret message, so they have absolutely no idea. And this is just something that came out of my mind. Randomly, I was like, I should say something sweet. So when they go back to episode 31, podcast on Wheelz, they will hear the sweet message and remember to keep going and thriving wherever they are, whatever situation they are in, and whatever consequences they are in, whatever they are in. And they should know they're doing phenomenal, they're doing amazing, they're great, they're awesome, they are loved, and they are seriously very amazing. Because I probably wouldn't have the strength to go on with these podcast episodes, and encourages me to tell my feelings. And something I struggle a lot with depression is telling my feelings to people, like honest feelings, like whether I'm doing okay, whether I don't want to be here, any of that. They're like, yeah, just tell your feelings on the podcast. And they've been helping me with that very amazingly. And they should know that they're awesome, they're amazing, and they honestly help me a lot. So if they're watching our podcast, they might have like a reaction to it, like, oh, I'm saying I have this sweet message, and it's not for my own gain. Hey.
Hello.
The infamous people, I bet. Did you get your chocolate shake?
Yep.
Oh, he actually picked up the milk.
So, I am wondering, you guys are probably wondering, what about this Nicole thing?
Yeah,
So-
I have absolutely no.
So this Nicole thing, I tried to, Nicole wanted to hang out for the last weekend. And I was like, I'll ask Dad. And he said, we got stuff going on or something like that, or we were busy, it wasn't a good time.
Yep.
And she's like, oh, okay, and then, it kind of ended there. And now this weekend is kind of free. But I'm pretty sure her family's going to be busy. Because they're getting all that Google Meet stuff ready. They're planning for...
School.
Maybe. But she said she might not do it. But I'm sure they're just working that out.
Yeah, that sounds really busy to me.
Yeah, that sounds incredibly busy. And I'm not trying to push her off or
No,
anything.
she's sweet.
I don't even know. But I'm sure she's not coming this weekend since we haven't set up anything.
Yeah.
And it's fine. We're not gonna die.
And-
What were you guys talking about when I was gone?
I was just talking about how I was bored and that we have still only on question 3.
No, we're on
No,
question
yeah,
2. We're on question 2.
I said that we're not even on question 3. And
So-
I was just thinking of funny reminiscent days about the Pookie Bear.
So, anywho, our door was cracked open. Did you know that?
That's why I was speaking, kind of whispering
Oh,
to a point they heard me.
But my ideal weekend, coming off from, whatever he spoke about while I was gone, I have no idea, so I have to watch this podcast to figure out. But, my ideal weekend would look like us just chilling, me playing Best Fiends, or like a very relaxing game, and we're just, in bed, cuddling like normal, and, kissing, like, all the normal life stuff, I guess, and, that's what my ideal weekend would look like.
Just a nice chill kind of one.
Mine would look, honestly, the same. We don't really do much on weekends, we just casually chill there, and then we're like, oh, yeah, we'll just do this, so.
Yep.
Really mine. 3. If there's one thing that you could have natural talent in, what would it be and why?
Natural talent?
Yeah, just natural
Oh
talent.
God.
You could do it all. There's so many options.
My natural talent. What? My natural talent might be singing. Singing is like a huge passion of mine, and I really love singing. And I sing okay, I guess. But like not to a point where I'm like the best, like Beyonce. I don't know, like people like that singing. And I like to do it as a hobby, and we sound absolutely jack shit without music on.
But
But
I love those
it's-
one moments where we sound incredible.
Yes, and it's just something that makes us really happy. We love listening to music, and I would like to be naturally talented at singing.
Yep. I never realized your hands were off the joystick, so I just saw this bit of the joystick in my hand. Like, what? Mine are on.
Yes, my hands are off my joystick.
Yep.
My ideal, like, preference of being something good at is probably math. You know how well...
Yes. Oh my god.
Math.
William, you are on my
Yes.
mind
Oh my
right
god,
now.
I agree with my husband. Oh my god.
Math.
Math is horrible. I have dyslexia, and it's just horrible for me. And it's just been, like, I can never learn anything in there. Nothing ever, like, comes out good with my math learning skills. And me and Donnie struggle with it all the fucking time. And I'm like, I would like to be naturally talented at math so I can pass math 3 and then math 4 in senior year. It's just, oh my god, I would love to be naturally good at math. Doc and Emmie, your turn.
He speaks it like he's so professional.
No, I'm not.
He's like, hey, Pookie Bears.
Anywho.
I call you Pookie Bears.
Anywho, I agree with William full-heartedly because I'm like, oh my gosh, I want to be good at math because I hate math. I suck at
I
math.
hate math.
And I have dysgraphia, so that makes it even harder. And I don't really grasp onto things from like learning aspect. If it's something I'm interested into, like biomedical technology honors, health science, or in the medical field, I latch on very pretty quickly. I'm like, oh my gosh, I know what this thing and this thing and this
Like,
thing.
oh, this thing,
So
this thing.
I'm very like incredibly talented, and when I see the question, I automatically remember it. I'm not really good at remembering the medication or the diseases names, which is something I greatly struggle in, because when she throws a condition in her face and I'm like struggling there to remember it, as soon as you list the symptoms and tell me the name, I'm like, oh, I know what that is, I just can't remember the name.
Exactly.
So that is what happens to me a lot. That is the main struggle I have, but I would want to be great at math. Y'all are going into specific details. I would like to be good at every subject. Have natural talent in every subject.
Yeah, but I'm going into
Because
detail.
Because if you have natural talent at every subject, every sport,
never
and
struggle
everything,
in school.
you
Oh
would
my
never
God.
struggle in school.
Oh my God.
You have good friends because you know that shit, and you could act like you could not copy. You can make others copy off of you. They'll get good grades. You'll get friends, and you'll be popular.
Yes.
Yep.
Full wholeheartedly agree with you.
If you had to pick one arch enemy in your life, who would it be?
Oh my God.
The one right beside me? I'm not
trying.
trying to be mean. That was my arch enemy back
Oh, okay. Oh god. William talking. My arch enemy. Oh my fucking god, do I have a lot?
then. Justin.
Ah, he's been a pain in the ass. Cheyenne?
One who wrote your note.
Cheyenne? She was an absolute angel to me.
Who?
Candace.
No, not her. The one in summer school, middle school. The one who, when we were in
Oh.
her.
No, that was 6th grade, middle school. So this was back in middle school, and I had this girl, in my class. I have absolutely forgot her fucking name. We have never met in over years.
I forgot the name I just.
Yeah, Cheyenne was not one of them. Cheyenne
I
was
swear.
awesome.
I either remember her name being Cheyenne or completely forget.
Yep.
It.
So
See, I remember.
I have absolutely no. I forgot what.
It wasn't Candace because that was all the way.
No, that was my bestie in fifth grade when I was 10. So
Yep.
I'm now 67. So it's a while.
That sounds so old.
Oh, I'm the baby in here. I'm the youngest.
You are?
I'm 66. William's 67. Emmie's 86, and you're 73.
Dang. But you two on the on my left are the youngest in here. Amy's
Yep.
the oldest.
Okay, so my biggest, greatest enemy was probably not her in elementary or summer school, 5th grade. It was 6th grade when Miss Hall, my teacher, was gone for a week to have her autistic son at Disneyland. They had to get back quicker than usual because he was overwhelmed and had meltdowns constantly. Which I would probably not survive Disneyland. Ha! Look at me go. Me and Donnie would probably not survive. We would probably think it's fun at moments, but then no. Some would be autism hell.
From the crowded.
Oh God!
Energy.
No. Not crowds. I fucking hate crowds.
Your main aspect is
Auditory or sensory processing disorder, including I don't like crowds. I feel very
Than touch than me.
Yeah.
Yes.
When I get in like a touchy-feely situation, I can handle touching by my husband, my wife, my mom, my dad, all normal. You know, yeah. But from when people like just randomly touch or hug me, like I can even stroll through the crowded hallways, in the college. There's so much, and I hate it. Emmie, when I used to be able to walk, would constantly see me just going up against walls, doing this, and like doing several things just to avoid the touch. So I think Disneyland would be H on Earth for me. Yep. Yeah, but it would be H on Earth for me since I do not like sensory, touch, feely, weird things. And Emmie hates sound and touch. So, yep, we both have autism. If you were wondering, I don't think you guys know really much about Emmie.
No.
But continue.
Hold up. I'm doing a top of hers.
Donna's actually playing this game during the podcast.
Yep.
Says William is being professional, which he really is compared to all of us. I think Emmie and William are being very professional, which is odd. Emmie has not. I'm so sorry, but Emmie does is not speaking over anyone. She's waiting for her turn while we are speaking, screaming, saying "Pookie, honey." Peeky. Keek. Oh. Hooray.
David, still never hurry up.
I'm waiting. They're waiting. Sounds so creepy.
Okay, be creepy. Okay. Continue on where you left last off. You were
My
talking to me and her son and continue.
Okay, so I was in Mrs. Hall's class, and she had a substitute. I don't remember the substitute's name. This was fucking long time ago. In human years, this was 6 years ago, so a while, really long while. I was sitting outside. I don't remember why. People just needed a break or something. I don't know. Not people needed a break from me, but people who wanted a quiet space alone could go out in the hallway. And the hallway was never really ever crowded in that school.
No.
So I was like, okay, I'm going to go outside. This class is being too loud. I'm overstimulated or something, so I'll go outside.
Is that sub or a student?
she's like, you can go outside in the hall if you want somewhere quiet to go. This is the sub talking. And then more and more people come, and these are sassy people who like to pick on me and have been picking on me ever since I was in 6th grade. So like 7 years in human. God. And they've been picking on me for a really long time, and they just said, oh, you know, they weren't really talking to me. Oh, it itches. It's good.
Okay. Kept rubbing his eyes strenuously. I'm like, what?
Oh, I'm good. It just itches. But they were chilling there, and they weren't really messing with me. They just kept looking back and laughing. So I was like, okay, you know, it's probably not about me, like I thought. And I was like, okay, you know, whatever. And they were being really loud until I heard, this is unacceptable. And I looked up, and I saw a note saying,
I thought
you
were
smell.
in the classroom.
No, I was not in the classroom. I was in the hall. But other people came out in the hall. Because they noticed I was out there.
Oh, okay. I had this in a different perspective.
So I was like, okay, you know, whatever, that's kind of weird. And I look up and it says, William, like, smells or something. And now you're like, how is this your arch enemy? Come on.
But it was a mean note. For like
It was a friend I used to have, or I thought was my friend, who's never picked on me, and I was being friends with her for a whole year. I've only had about 3 friends. That's sad as fuck. Sad as shit.
William's not gonna say.
And I thought this was my 3rd friend. Nope.
That is so sad.
3rd friend. And
Third. You're counting. If you can name the actual name. If you can number below the digit,
double digits.
That's sad.
Exactly. And then she says, oh shit, and the whole class in the hall starts laughing, and I'm humiliated. There's tears in my eyes. I'm already more overwhelmed than I just was over all the work, and I was overwhelmed. I was gonna have a meltdown really, really soon, within 10 minutes.
And you were crying.
And she's like, my special help teacher was in there, Miss Patrick, and she was like, that's unacceptable. Why would you do this to him? And then immediately when I put my book down, I just started crying. And she's like, no, come here. And she was giving me huggies. And, little me. Oh. And they were just laughing out the door. Yeah, and they're, go. You don't understand. For me, and I have autism, this was a huge deal to me back then. And she just started, go, and they were laughing, but then, like, so worried at the end. And they were running out the door, not wanting to see me. It was horrible, and I just started crying, and then, that's my arch nemesis. Yeah. Nemesis?
We're gonna refrain from calling that episode.
Nemesis.
Nemesis.
Ow. Okay.
Pookie boo.
Oh, hell, you are my pookie boos. Oh, my God.
Oh.
I cringe internally and out. My worst arch enemy is probably Justin as of right now. He gave us a red brownie.
Someone else's name that starts with the J? Jessup.
Okay.
Jessup. Miss.
She's supposed to help me. Never fucking mind Justin.
Jessup.
Just don't, like,
No.
no.
Oh my God, you better go.
Miss Jessup. She was a teacher, not a student. A teacher. A teacher.
Sit close to that.
I have special needs, and I'm still special needs, okay? And not just the physical aspect, like learning disorder and mental disorders and neurological disorders.
Physical disorders.
Yes. Now, I could walk at the time. I did not have spinal muscular atrophy when I was 7 years old.
What was it? It just wasn't present.
It wasn't present, and I was showing no signs till 39, where doctors said,
I
"Oh yeah, we're
showed
gonna diagnose
signs.
you now."
I showed signs at 20 when I actually formally got
Yeah.
diagnosed at like 30.
I got formally diagnosed at 38.
Maybe 20. We'll count it 20.
So, but there's been multiple occasions where she spotted me and would say, "There's one time there was a new substitute," and of course I did not learn how to mask like I'm masking college now, but I did not learn how to mask yet. So I started stimming and or I don't know, stimming with my hands and making a little exciting vocal noise. I don't know, and she's like.
Point is,
She-
he was stimming with his mouth. He was vocally stimming.
Yeah, and stimming, and I was kind
Or
of doing it.
vocalizing, however you want to say.
Yeah, and so I began to express something like happiness after not staying essentially shut down quiet
Yeah.
all of the time. And she looked at me and said,
Like, you don't
"What's
expect
wrong?"
these special needs students to do
She
some...
signed up to be my special help teacher.
Can I speak to the district?
So, it's so funny how Miss Jessup had us in preschool. That's when we were like very, preschool.
gosh.
We were very medical, and we still are, but
Not
we were like more medical in the aspect of needing sensory help and, all these other things. This teacher or special aide, however you want to call her, our special aide at the time, she was my special aide from kindergarten, from preschool to kindergarten. Didn't have her in like second because I had other ones, not just her.
Yeah.
I had therapists. I had teachers who were that
Well.
nice. I can't say it, but hella nice. But she was our special aide. It's the fact that a special ed teacher or special education helper did not
Yeah.
think that a autistic. I'm not trying to be mean, but an autistic student wouldn't do some quirky things what is non-accepted by society. Like, everyone calls it quirky, and I'm not trying to be mean here. I just don't know any other way to explain it.
That doesn't
But,
sound
like,
mean.
doing something different rather than what the human eye is most likely
Like
to
most-
see.
Most
What
kids do.
what the human eye thinks is weird. There. So, what people think is weird, we do. But our quirkiness, or whatever you want to call it,
Yeah.
our stimming or stimulation, what you want to call it,
Stimulation.
stimulation.
That's
Get
just actual
stimulized.
self-stimulation, so.
But Miss Jessup, I find it funny how when she was a special help teacher and a special ed teacher helper, she didn't expect us to like do some quirky behavior,
She's so fucking mean. She
Like-
gave us lies 7 fucking times.
yeah, because she used a community brush. I had to emphasize by getting close to the microphone.
Community brush.
She used a community brush.
That's nasty as fuck.
Why? And some kids would have lice.
And then, because we had clean hair, and we still do, but like, it would cling on to clean, freshly clean hair. And we normally had showers in the morning instead of night at the time.
Yeah.
And she would,
She'd give us lice. Which Dad thought it was a pain in the A to get out. And who, what you were saying?
You were doing
She was my arch nemesis. Fuck. Nemesis. Nemesis. That sounds weird.
Arch nemesis. Arch nemesis.
Arch nemesis. Dyslexia. Arch dyslexia.
Anywho, she was your arch enemy. Just say that.
Yeah, she was my arch enemy, and we had a lot of trouble. One day, she saw me stimming, and she was like, "What's wrong?" I was like, "What do you mean?" I was like, "What?" And she was like, "Why are you doing that?" And I was like, "Doing what?" Because I didn't realize I was stimming.
Like, you
And
don't
she's like-
know if it's wrong or not.
Yeah, and I can't exactly remember how the conversation went, but she gave me one time. I'm jumping
Oh my
to that
God.
story.
The question after this is, do you have any silly or odd quirks? How weird.
What
I didn't even know
fuck?
that. I'm serious.
Okay. One day, I'm jumping to when I was 7 years old and a half. So I was 7.5. And I was really light and almost I was anorexic weight. And there was this metal kind of door that was really, really heavy to push. Even for me now. I cannot push the door now. And I would try to push it. And I was like, hey, I asked a teacher, and I had such good manners. I was like, hey, can you please help me open the door? And you don't just suspect that from most 7-year-olds, you know? So she was like, yeah, sure, of course, sweetheart. And she opened the door, and I said, thank you very much. She's like, you're welcome. She said, have a nice day. And I said, you too. And I walked down, and she was just like, looking dead in my eye. I said, I was about to walk to recess, and she said, Donnie, come here. And I was like, hi. And she said, Donnie, why did you ask that lady to help you with the door? I was like, it's hard to push, and I used my manners, like you said to the whole class. And she said, you gotta learn to do things yourself. She stopped me from going to recess that day, and I had to sit by her side, very awkwardly close, for the next half hour, all because I used my manners. She got mad. That's the stupid reasons why I don't like her as a teacher. She has made fun of me multiple counts of times for being special needs. She has literally excluded me from activities for being special needs, for using my manners, for using the shit. She gave me lies. She was not treating me like a normal human being.
Okay.
I had autism, dyslexia.
I'm not trying to be mean, but can we hurry this up because we are probably 40 minutes in, and
yes.
We've only on question 4.
Okay. That's my arch nemesis.
You said it right.
I did. Woo! Yay! I said it right. That's my arch nemesis. It's just him. Moving on to Dr. and Emmie.
Still don't know her name.
Anywho, I can't really put into words my arch nemesis rather than Joshua James.
No.
Now, Joshua James, can't really pick between those two because they were both B's.
Bitches.
Yeah, bitches. But, anywho, Joshua James was probably one of them because he was just so annoying. He stalked me when I slept. Like, I'm not kidding.
That's horrifying.
He was
What
like,
the fuck?
can you set your phone up and just
sleep?
turn on the face camera so I can watch you sleep?
That's horrifying.
If I was in your bed, what would you do on the first day of dating?
Oh my god!
Well, if I was right beside you, what would you do?
What
Can you
the-
call me daddy on the first day of dating?
He told you to say, can you call me daddy?
Yep.
I never heard about this. What
He's
the
like,
fuck?
can you call me daddy?
No,
In a
sir.
sexy moany voice?
Like, can you call me daddy?
No, in a sexy moany voice.
Like that?
Yes.
That's horrifying.
On the first day of dating.
That's horrifying.
And he would constantly cheat on me, like, I think he had 3 to 2 other girls. So I just left his A. Still bisexual because of Mathew, and I, love Mathew and things, so
I'm bisexual
wonderful.
and William's gay.
So, my mom. She's a full-hearted bitch. Good way of summing it. Okay, 5. Do I have any silly or odd quirks? Now we're going to be answering them first since you guys take a little longer.
Yep.
So, my silly and odd quirk is my pig noise.
Oh, yep.
And you're probably running pig noise.
Do that. I hear her in her sleep. I heard her doing that yesterday. I was like, Doc,
Look, so this is like a vocalizing autistic stim that I do with my throat. I don't know what triggered it, what got it, but Like, even in my sleep, I do it. So, it's been this odd, silly quirk, and I'm not embarrassed that I have it. It's just that sometimes you just gotta remind me to stop if it gets annoying.
that's
I don't
right.
care if you tell me to stop. I'm like, oh, sorry.
Just one, yesterday she was doing it for
Yesterday she was doing that kind of autism quirk thing, staying for over 10-20 minutes.
I didn't realize.
I kept hearing that, and I was like, Doc, you're doing it again, can you please stop? And I'm not mad about it. I'm like, hey, it's getting a little annoying, can you please stop?
That's what I said to Doc.
And that's what, she's like, oh, sorry, my bad, and stops.
Stop.
And it doesn't do it for hours until I hear it in her sleep. She literally does a sim in her sleep.
And you also do your odd quirk. So you do that odd quirk thing, and that he's going to tell you soon, maybe in his sleep as well. Don't really know mine.
Just read this read.
I don't know mine. I don't think I have any.
I mean, you know you have
I-
some.
Maybe that I drink. I don't know.
That's not an odd quirk.
I
That's normal. That's not, oh, I'm crutching because I'm drinking.
I don't know then. I guess stimming. I don't know. Like how you flap your hand.
Happy hand.
Flap your hand. So yeah, I guess that's mine.
Done it.
Dun, dun, dun. Ha!
Sorry.
Yep. My actual kind of turkey stem is grinding.
Yeah, right to the cheek.
That's my stem. I don't do it too often, but in my sleep I do it as well. Grinding my teeth.
Yep.
When I was younger, I used to do it every 2 seconds.
Like, I can't even do
I never stopped.
Like,
All day. I just went when I was 6 years old. I had to literally put a timer, and the longest time I could go without was 1 minute. That was after days of progress. Why would they try to stop my film? I do not know.
because it's not socially acceptable.
Man, something was wrong with our school. My quirky stem, or my quirky thing is stimming. Hand flapping, vocal stimming. That's my most quirkiest thing about me. Autism. That's my most quirkiest thing about me.
It probably is illegal.
Oh no, illegal. Excuse me, marijuana.
Question 6. What's the worst thing you've done as a child that you got away with unpunished?
Oh, that's...
Stealing in a car.
Oh.
I still feel...
God.
Stealing from the store. I feel
no.
terrible.
Oh my god.
We were young, stupid idiots.
We're stupid morons.
Like, I feel horrible when I bring it up. We stole 3 to 2 packs of gum and ate it all without paying. And even if they were $1, that's like $3 to $2. We stole. I feel terrible.
I just, no.
When I think about it,
like,
can I talk about? So, whenever I think about it, I'm like, oh my god, why did we do that?
I'm stupid.
We even stole from a neighbor's car. Like, that's so bad. I hate ourselves for it. I literally do. And we have not done that in like many decades.
Like 8 years.
Like decades.
Like 9 human years.
No, decade. More than decades. And like, oh my god.
We were stupid. We were 3rd graders, but still, I feel so horrible.
Oh my god. Like, oh my god.
That's literally how I feel.
I feel maybe me drinking as a like 14-year-old or 13-year-old I should got punished.
She never got punished.
Nope.
Like, by the law.
Yeah. The thing I've never got punished for when I was growing up as a kid, the gum stealing, including the tar. That's horrible. That's horrifying.
Like, literally.
Like, when I think about it, it's so horrible.
Like, I hate thinking about it. But
I absolutely hate it. Like, I would, no. My thing I did not get punished as a kid was helping in activities that weren't really the greatest towards my older sister.
hanging? Hanging her?
I would help within the system.
So you would help hang her?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
That,
for sure.
I've never got punished since then, and I've never got punished, and she was, oh, God. She was 12. God bless Emmie's heart. Oh, God. I yawned. That's why my eyes look watery.
Not because of crying.
God.
You know what's crazy? We're only on question 6.
Yeah, we should have done 25.
Nope. We're doing all 92.
We're doing all 92?
Yes. Very positive, sure.
We're going to sit here for hours.
And I want to do this. Me and Emmie are going to scroll through the answers, answer them, and then you guys are going to scroll through the answers and answer them. So maybe we should do like a faster version of it.
Because you're only on
So Emmie, grab the phone and I'll answer.
We're 15 minutes in.
7. What are some things you miss about being single?
Ooh.
I mean, I haven't been single.
Literally nothing.
Nothing really. Like back then, back then when they just kissed, if you're wondering what I was saying all too. But I remember when I was single, I had no one to take care of me. I was, going off the edge, wanting to go off the edge, literally. But I really miss nothing about being single. Like, Emmie's company just makes me happy, so.
And Mathews.
Yep.
Not me.
Both of them make me very happy. Same as here. What's something you used to hate now that you think is cool? People being themselves. When I was off my OCD medication, I used to hate people being themselves and rowdy and too annoying. I like it now. I think it's cool. Like, you get to be yourself. You get to have fun, actually. And when I'm being rowdy, I have the best time ever.
Exactly.
Like, I'm, just laughing my A off. And, oh, my gosh, I'm literally crying laughing because Amy's being so rowdy. And what people would most call annoying, I find hilarious. So I think that my OCD really kept me from a lot of things. I don't really know. I think everything's cool. I used to not really hate shit. I don't hate shit now, so
yeah.
It's whatever.
Always been chill.
Yeah. What's your most outrageous purchase? $1,000 or more? Maybe my Rizda plan.
Like
my Rizda plan or Spinal or my electric wheelchair. But in Pokemon or clothes-wise, I've never ordered anything $1,000 more. I'm literally not even kidding. Maybe my biggest purchase yet was like $160 for clothes at Goodwill.
Yep.
That's my biggest purchase, being a little honest. And mine probably was like $500 because of beer and drugs. So, if there's one lesson you could pass on to the next generation, what would it be? Be kind and enjoy your life. Like, enjoy your life without worrying about what others think, which is something I don't even do. I enjoy life, but I constantly worry what other people think, and I should not. But it's just engraved in my mind. Literally.
Fucking hell.
And then, that's what I would give. Love each other and be kind to one another. Because you never know.
A really long episode. Oh my God.
Because you never know what someone is going through, spiritually, emotionally, mentally, physically. You don't know what they're going through. So why try to make yourself feel better when you have those insecurities as well? Just get those insecurities fixed. Not suppress them. Actually help someone with the same insecurity so you can work through your insecurities together. You know what I mean? Don't be stupid. That'll be my idea. Don't be stupid.
Yeah.
If time travel existed, when and where would you like to visit first? Grandpa. Grandpa for sure. Probably the time, wasn't that long ago, 6 days ago. Zach.
Oh, damn it.
When or where
doing
do
that.
you feel the most you?
God, I'm not doing that.
No.
Let me say it.
Feel the most to me? When I'm surrounded by family and things and my husband and wife, I feel like the most me. I feel like I'm the most best person I can be. Because I remember back then with my family, and I still love them greatly, and I'm glad they tried to help me through my aversions and stuff. But I just wouldn't feel me there. It was just filled with religious stuff.
Yeah.
And now
I
that
agree with
I'm
you,
not
100%.
surrounded by it, only surrounded by Emmie and Mathew, Mathew is kind of religious, but not crazy.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be mean here, nowhere near, but my grandma was a little over the top, and my family was just begging me to be perfect and stuff. And I feel the most me around Emmie. I get to laugh my A off and do my jokes that I love doing.
Like your thing.
Yeah, I love being
Your
chill.
version of things.
I love being chill around Mathew, which is mainly my personality.
Yep.
And then I love being my crazy wild side around Emmie. That's where I feel most comfortable. Sorry, Mom, Dad. Have you ever liked something before the trend caught on? Pokemon, I guess.
No, because...
Well, yeah, but the Pokemon started picking up back in 2020, remember? And I felt like we liked Pokemon before 2020.
Yeah,
or
we liked it in 2018.
Yeah. Back when it caught storm. Is there anything that used to be lame that now everybody loves? TikTok.
Yep.
Still lame in my opinion. With unlimited money and all the opportunity, what passion would you pursue? Maybe just becoming a nurse, because, or a caregiver. If I had an able body or I could help people spiritually or something like that, caregivingly wise, I would be able to spend unlimited money on their medical supplies and help everyone. So,
That's nice.
what's the most common misconception from people who don't know you well? That we are not a good match. There is a Christian disabled person versus a
hard rock metal
bad girl able-bodied person. I don't think most people would think you pair out. Well, you love God and you pray every night. You don't drink, and she doesn't.
You don't barely cuss.
You don't.
I've never cussed.
You literally have never cussed. How do you guys go together? Well, obviously, I stop her when she goes too far, but I don't really mind hearing the cussing aspect because I've been around Emmie.
And you've been around me.
I've been around my family, my brother, anybody who essentially cusses, and I've been in college, so I know what it's like. Essentially, not to cuss, but to hear so much cussing. So I feel like that's a common misconception, and that we do not find great love since I'm disabled, and that is completely wrong. We literally laugh our butts off almost every single day.
Exactly.
Like, literally just during the podcast, I was laughing my A off.
Exactly.
I was like, oh my gosh, this is hilarious. Like, all this, when I think I said it, but, Emmie was there, and we were making each other laugh. Between your own definition of romance and affection, which would you choose if you had to live with just one of these for the rest of your life? Romance or affection? I think affection, because affection comes in a lot of ways. You can't just have romance when you're sad. You need to have that affection, hug, love, when you are sad. I feel like we would pick affection. Because there are ways you can be intimate or romancy in affection,
Yeah.
I think. Aside from our kids, which of the achievements are you most proud of? Overcoming my OCD barrier. When I used to... Not really, but she agrees with me. I know she does. Because... as you could tell, we were speaking from our aspect, like, of me and, Emmie. I feel like that my greatest accomplishment is overcoming that OCD barrier of like, oh, I need to be perfect, I need to be this, and that. No, I've overcome that. It doesn't mean I still don't have it, but I've overcome that a lot, and I'm very appreciative of that, and very accomplished of that. My biggest accomplishment, besides our children, is when we got married. Because it really signified our friendship. Oh, no. I'm thinking of another thing. When Emmie got me that book. My great-grandpa's book he left in the war. And my wife now, but my friend, we had a rocky start and she grabbed the book. And at that time, I felt like, is this meant to be? Like, she done all of this just to make me smile. That really was one of my greatest accomplishments because we finally had made peace with each other. You know what I mean?
Aww.
Okay. When did you... I just said it. When did you feel most loved by me?
Aww.
Well, for Emmie, I just said it, is the book. I felt like that she truly, truly loved me when she gave me my grandpa's book, because it was signifying, well, if I don't make you happy, he will. So he gave me...
She literally said that too, I think.
Yeah, she said... I can't remember what she said because it was decades ago. She said, I'm sorry if I don't make you happy, but I know he will. And handed me the book. That really signified that, oh my gosh. And the suicidal thoughts on the bridge. Or on the balcony. She hugged me and said, you're amazing, you're wonderful, and kissed me and all that beautiful stuff. I'm like, oh, that is what really, like, it seemed like someone actually cared.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Like, you know, she cared for me so much that she would do anything for me, which makes me so happy. Maybe when Doc gave me the happy birthday from my dad shit on the phone, you know, that stuff. When she did that, that was so sweet.
Yeah.
We were dating, I think.
Yes.
Maybe a week in, and she gave me that, and I was like, oh my God.
Because she never got the recognition of saying,
No.
I love you from Dad.
Her dad sadly didn't say happy birthday or hugged her since she was 6, and at the time she was like 70 or 60. 68. So it was like 62 years she hasn't had a hug and a happy birthday from her father. He was in jail. We're not speaking of that stuff because YouTube might, I don't know, and it might be triggering subject for y'all. But let's say her father did some bad things, went to jail, and I got, contact with him and said, do you mind sending Emmie happy birthday? And he did just that. And
the mother was a really controlling one.
What personality traits do you think I most admire about you? Oh, maybe my funniness, I guess, or like the way I love. I don't know, because when I do love, I guess it's like, oh, huggies and affection kisses and all that cute stuff.
Maybe the hospital?
Yep. Well, I think you admire my great patience that I have, and
I would have a disagreement on that one. A notable disagreement on patience.
Well,
way more patient than her.
Me?
I think Emmie thinks that you're way more patient than herself.
No, yeah, that's what I said.
I know, but like I just had a notable disagreement on that.
Okay. I feel like I'm like funny and can handle things well. In my opinion. Donnie is having disagreements about that.
Yep.
What's your favorite thing about married life so far?
Aww.
That we get to wake up each morning and see a beautiful ring, reminding that we love each other so much that we signified in one ring that I get to see on my beautiful shelf every day.
That's so sweet.
Name 3 things that make you proud of me. What makes me proud of Emmie is how far she can come with such a hard family life and things. Number 2, she's a great mother. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful mother. That's wonderful. I can't even put it in any other words. She's wonderful. She's amazing. She's pretty. She's gorgeous. So all that, and I'm mainly proud that she actually overcome many barriers in her life, but decided to come with me who had barriers. So we both had barriers, but we decided to overcome that, and that's what makes me most proud. We got here today where we are because of what we sacrificed. Not really sacrificed, but what we overcame and decided to get through. So yeah. What makes me most proud is that Doc can handle things when she's going through H and she's like, no, you're fine, you're okay.
Yeah.
She doesn't think about herself, she thinks about others. And while that makes me a little sad to think that she doesn't, focus on herself, like I could easily be going through something, but her going through 10 times greater amount, and she'll just be comforting me like something had just horribly gone wrong when my day at work was just bad.
Yeah.
She would just like, no, you're fine, I can make you happy, trust me, I can do this and that and this. No, sweetie, we need to do that for you. Like, no one does that. But yet again, she overcomes it and says, it's fine, I'm good, and then really is not. I like how happy she can make others, and how beautiful, loving, and caring she is. And she is a wonderful mother. We keep saying that to each other, but hey, it's the truth. We're like, hey, wonderful mommies. So, all that is wonderful. So, what do you think I most appreciate about you? What you most appreciate about me, obviously you kind of said it, is that I'm a wonderful mom. I think what you appreciate about me is that I can help others and do things that most people would think they wouldn't do in a hard place or something like that. How am I like my family and how am I different? Ooh. How I'm like my family. I'm Christian, I'm religious, and I rarely drink like my grandma. How am I different? I hang out with someone who is not. They hang out with only people who are Christian, and sometimes are not. My grandma really doesn't, but...
I love you, Grandma. She's so funny.
She's so funny. Yeah. But I feel like I've, developed their sense of humor and how they joke and stuff, but then... differently, I disobeyed some rules and I've done some bad things versus what they have not. That's how I think of the different. I think I'm same like my family, that I have that abusive trait. Not good.
But like not on the kid.
No.
Oh my God.
No. But then how I think I'm different is I have that caring, loving, motherly trait inside me. Something immediately goes wrong and Emmie makes them better. What's your favorite sexual memory from me?
Ooh.
Want to recreate it? No. Our most sexual moment, I guess, was in the bedroom. 40 minutes French kiss.
Oh, yeah. I took off the clothes. And
After work and things, so yeah, it got spicy.
got zesty.
Yeah. No, but I guess if we wanted to recreate it, what is the pain in me that you wish would be healed?
Oh, God.
Okay.
What the fuck?
I wish Emmie's abusive past would be healed, so she wouldn't think about it anymore.
Yeah.
I wish that Doc's passing of her grandfather would not really affect her. Of course, it can affect her in, loving ways, and saying, oh, I miss him, but not in a pain, silent crying way, where she's just affected by it. What do you think about our life together? Wait, what do you want our life together to look like 5 years from now, 10 years from now? I guess, we're in a good, stable place. I haven't got weaker, and we possibly have more kids. That's what I would like. If there's one daily habit that you would like me to do every day, that would make you 10 times happier, what would it be? I mean, there's not really any. I guess write a loving poster story about me. That sounds weird, but I like seeing that on Emmie's stories. I'm like, oh, she called me cute.
Aw.
Or something like that. That would make me 10 times happier, I guess. I don't know, really. Maybe that we spend more time cuddling and talking in the morning. Because normally we just get up and
Yeah, I
go,
like
move,
that.
fast, do this,
I
do
like
this.
that.
But,
I would like
like,
that.
you know, cuddling, kissing, and just, you know, talking
I
in the
can't
morning.
wait for me to play the answer questions. They're answering all of them at once so that way.
3.
can get the
What
first
gives you
response.
hope for the future? My family and, you know, the family I have created, they give me hope for the future that everything's going to be okay, everything's going to be good, and
Hey, okay.
and my thing is just the same. What is a tradition from your family that you want to take into... This has already transpassed. So when my great-grandpa
Yeah.
died, our family, my mom and my grandma would pray over me and my brother and give us a little kiss on the forehead. They would do that, and now we do that for our family to, you know, bring on his legacy and stuff. And right before, you know, Zach passed, we did that and, you know, got all around his bed. Every kid
Damn.
of his, his siblings, essentially, kissed him on the forehead and said something they loved about him. Like, oh, I love how you
come
love...
on, that's what we did
like-
with Grandma.
Like, oh, I love
Yeah.
how you liked green, and, you know, just... like
Oh, come on.
all these loving replies. So I think that's one family tradition
Oh,
that,
that's
you know, we
sad.
have brain. But mine, we didn't really have traditions. Maybe like drink on the new year, which is what everyone does, I guess.
I didn't have to on the new year.
There's so many questions conjumbled. So, what's your perception of our financial goals? That we're in a stable place, really.
Yeah.
When you think about the next year, what are you most excited about?
So 2025.
Graduating from college, essentially. Yes.
I'm so scared and nervous.
If you could design a dream job for me, what would it be? For Emmie, is that her dream job would just be FaceTiming me and getting paid for it.
Yeah.
Or doing essentially normal caregiving stuff and getting paid for it, which isn't hard. If you could design okay, never mind. If we scrapped our budget, where do you want to go on vacation next? I don't really know. Maybe Great Wolf Lodge. That sounds like basic, but I love Great Wolf Lodge. It's something that we do every year. That's a family tradition. Holy crap. We still do that.
Every year.
Okay. When you look ahead, what makes you the most anxious? More people dying. Yes. How do you define a successful
Relationship.
I totally busted that. How do you define a successful relationship? When y'all guys are both when people are at a stable place, do not have arguments, but they don't end in divorce or end in like catastrophically. I feel like you need to be good financially and just, you know, have a bonding relationship. And no matter what happens financially or emotionally, spiritually, physically, you guys will persevere through it because of your love and how much you really love each other. What kind of world do you want for our kids? A nice, peaceful, good world. Sorry, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Like a good, nice, calming world where they can be themselves, not people being so judgmental. Like all this stuff, I really think. What legacy do you want to leave? That I was a good person and essentially cared for others. How has our relationship changed since getting married? Ooh. How it changed? I feel like we are less sexual than we used to be. Like, as girlfriends.
Less?
No, let me define. As when we were girlfriends, we used to be intimate more than we are now. And I feel like we've just gotten a lot more calmer. We're not so in a rush for things. We're not like, let's have children, let's kiss, let's do it. No, we're like, we just take things one day at a time. I feel like that has changed. And how Emmie has changed, like, done things. Before in our relationship, she wouldn't really help me with my OCD, and that sounds mean. She just didn't know how to help. But ever since our marriage, she's like, oh yeah, let me help you with this. She knows my routine more.
Yeah.
Who was your first celebrity crush? I don't really have any crushes. Really, that sounds weird, but I don't. What, in your opinion, is the biggest challenge you faced in our marriage? Oh. The death of my child, Zach. And how we overcame it? We have not. We have not. We have not overcome it. We literally cried our eyes out in the ICU. I tried so hard not to cry, and every single time I think about it, I'm like, tell me some of your happy childhood memories. Childhood happy memories is when we were 12, we used to have so much fun. We were doing in the show called Clinic. We were having fun. We were best of friends. So I feel like that's one of our childhood happy memories. What's one memory you wish you could... Oh, why? Why are the depressing ones? What is one memory you wish you could live in forever?
Shit. Come on.
Maybe... I don't know. There's so many good ones. The grandpa one and the suicidal moment of me wanting to end it. Of Emmie being so caring and so kind. Which...
Are you okay?
Yep. Who was your favorite person when you were 15 years old? Grandpa.
Oh,
He was past...
Okay?
Yes, that just...
Are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm fine. It just went, woo! Like, because it was like 2 years after his death. What book or movie made the biggest impact?
Damn, it's close to gravy. Damn.
What book or movie made the biggest impact on you when you were young? Crap. I'm trying to remember it. It was at this book of a blue house arrest thing. Where they had a medical son named Levine. Or something like that. It was so cool. I think it changed my life. What have you learned from your past relationships?
What question are you on?
They're in segments. Question 8 on this subject. Past relationships, I learned not to go too fast. Not to immediately look for someone. Have you ever had any unexplainable or supernatural experiences?
What the? I'll be back.
Okay. Close the door fully. So we keep getting told. Some supernatural, uncommon things is one day when Chili was, our friend Chili, not the one who sadly passed away, rip, super sorry, but our friend Chili, who's like, everything happens for a reason. Then the corner of our eye, we hear a cup fall in the distance, like full of colored pencils and things, and we're like, what? No one can explain it. No one was near the shelf. It was randomly happened, and it was like, randomly, chaotically happened. So it was weird, a supernatural experience. It's just creepy. What would happen?
Daddy needed Jack.
Okay. How have you changed since you were 20? I've changed a lot. At 20 years old, I'd gone into an 11-year coma. So I didn't really get to have, I'm not trying to be rude or anything, have a future in that aspect because I was in a coma. I've changed so much since then. Not in physically wise, just probably weaker, but I've changed from a full spinal cord injury from like neck down to only waist down. I've changed in my perception of reality as found in my blog, which is not posted anywhere, but I'll one day share chapters of it. I don't know. I'll just share it one day. What was the best meal you have ever eaten? I have no idea.
No idea. I love food.
It's going to sound dumb, but shrimp and lo mein noodles. Which is probably like the most basic meal, but it was super good, and that was the first time I was trying it. I was like, man, this is so good. What's been your favorite vacation? My favorite vacation was when that one day that we went to Great Wolf Lodge, I think, and we just all had a blast. That one day that we celebrated Christmas at Great Wolf Lodge.
Yeah, I remember that.
Is there a purchase you regret? What about one that was totally worth it? One purchase that I totally regret.
That was
I know the booster box was worth it. I got a gold
$120.
Charizard. Yes, but it was totally worth it. One that wasn't worth it. I don't know. I haven't really found one that wasn't.
I don't know.
Maybe that Pokemon Go ETB. Nope. No. That pin collection thingy.
I think it was a Pokemon Go ETB. It'd be worse. That's like circumstances of pull rate.
Which haircut of mine has been your favorite? My favorite haircut was probably, I don't even remember. I don't even know what they were called. Like the swoop ones.
Yep.
They had swoopies. And Emmie's, buzz cut, probably for me. How has your parents' relationship affected? How was your parents' relationship affected our own marriage? My parents have not affected our marriage. They have been doing wonderful at it. They were like, congratulating me, like literally like, oh my gosh. And when we first married to Mathew, when I first married to Mathew and he's still my husband, they're like just crying and beyond supportive. So, if there's one thing that would instantly and permanently change in our marriage, what would it be? Oh God.
That's weird.
I don't know.
It's a good question. Weird.
Maybe Emmie's like drugs and stuff. Because I feel like she could be a lot healthier in that aspect. Maybe reduce it down or completely remove it because it would just give her, like, maybe more peace of mind that she goes to sleep or something and not really affect her. If you could change one thing about me, what would it be? Kind of going from the last question, I would probably change Emmie's drug habits and stuff. And I would probably change Doc's OCD. Because that bitch is annoying sometimes. Not calling her a bitch. I'm just saying the OCD bitch. Is there a couple who has a relationship that you look up to and admire to? Scrummy and Grubs.
Nice.
What is it about their relationship that makes you feel that way? I feel like they just, are very happy together and make me laugh.
Aww.
Are there any friendships in my life that make you feel uncomfortable? Uncomfortable? I feel like when we used to be friends with sassy girls, when we would dance with them, that would make me feel so uncomfortable. Like they would do something that would nope. What do you think is our biggest strength as a couple? I feel like our biggest strength is that we're able to persevere through bad things and, like, encourage and, comfort us along the way,
Yeah.
Like, if Emmie's going through hard thoughts, I, make her laugh and comfort her as best as I can. Emmie does the same, so.
Yep.
And our biggest weakness, that we get into our thoughts too much. When something depressing happens, we go into full depression. That's no. Is there anything that you feel like, I hate how it keeps highlighting crap. Is there anything you feel like you can't or don't like talking about with me? I hate talking about, like, emotional subjects with Emmie.
Yep.
I'm not trying to say that she's not a good partner. Like, emotional subjects that hit me in the feels. Like, that 15-year-old question was like, it hurt. Because it was, it was 2 years after my grandpa's death, and that's when all the tragic anorexia stuff started happening.
Yeah.
And
it hit me because, you know, I don't really like talking about emotional subjects because then it makes me emotional, so I hate it. Like,
you get hit that way.
Is there anything in our relationship that scares you? What? When Emmie goes into her psychotic episodes and could easily throw a child out a window. That scares me.
Okay, that's horrifying.
That scares me.
That's horrifying.
Other than me, who's the person that you can tell everything to? Maybe my friend Nicole.
Or your mom.
Yeah. Do we have a healthy relationship? I think we do. In just some aspects, we do argue or just get annoyed at each other. But I feel like that's every married couple, so I honestly feel like that's normal. What was one moment? Oh. What was one moment this past week where you felt so lucky to be where you are? It wasn't this week, but it was last week, obviously. I was so lucky to be with my family and my wife and my husband when Zach passed, 'cause I don't know what I would do without them. Like, literally. If my mom and husband and my wife and my dad and all his siblings were not there, I don't know what I would do. Like, for Donnie, when he started crying in that moment, I don't know what he would do without me.
I just started crying.
Yeah.
I fucking hate that. I'm like, come on. Like, my voice was cracking. I was like, I don't want to do this. Because I was thinking about shit.
Are there any vows that you feel like you aren't living out as much as you'd like? What are they and why? Values? I don't know. Maybe my passion is strive for things. Because, like, when I want to start something and then I easily procrastinate and, like, stop, that's something. Do you trust the way I handle finances? I trust Mathew, really. Because Emmie doesn't do the bills. She kind of pays hers. We both equally pay ours. But Mathew handles all the finances and just really does things. So I feel like I can trust him best. That's how it's always worked. Have you realized anything recently? What?
You realize?
I realized that maybe our mental health has gone bad. Like, worse.
Yep.
When you make decisions, do you think about? When you make decisions, what do you think about? Like, how it would affect Emmie and my friends.
Yep.
Silly questions for married couples. If I was an ice cream flavor, what flavor would I be? Red velvet. If our marriage was a movie, what genre would it be? Like, medical and Rocky, I feel like. And Rocky's probably not a movie genre, but like a catastrophic start. But then a romantic... No, because I'm not trying to be mean here, but when we were friends, that's when our real, like, not wanting to date, but like, that's when the real catastrophic happened. Like, you know how sometimes movies start out catastrophic, and then have a happy, wonderful, beautiful, romantic ending. What's one movie that you've watched an embarrassing amount of times? Frozen.
Yep.
Let it go. No.
Let her go.
Please stop. In a fight between me and 30 deranged ducks, who wins? Not me.
Not me.
Because I can run over those deranged ducks.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
What the hell?
Oh no. If I was a Disney villain, which one would I be? I don't know. I don't know what Doc would be. She's not a villain. No, Princess Tiana. What is the world's least sexy names? Honey Pookie Baby.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Honey Pookie Baby.
What's your most useless talent?
Whistling.
Or pig noise. If animals could talk... What the? Wait. What? If animals could talk, what animal would know the best swear words? Cat. Because cats normally say, parrot.
Parrot, yep, parrot. Lock it in.
What's your go-to flirtation technique? Can you do it for me now? Oh, no, not now. Maybe where I just, like stroll over to her and kiss her on the cheek.
Aww, cute.
What's the weirdest thing you've ever seen a stranger do?
At the end of the silly minutes, Christmas time, and so this podcast is like
Connecting as a married couple. Ooh, there's that section next.
Okay, well, do that section next and then hand over to me so we can start up this.
I don't know what's the weirdest thing I've ever seen a stranger do. Probably put pantyhose on their head.
Okay.
Is cereal a soup? Nope.
No.
Looking back, was there ever a time you came across something super creepy on accident?
Ooh.
Ooh, I don't know. when we saw Chili bounce.
Not
I'm
that.
sorry, but when we saw him laying on the floor,
But I
and he
just saw the bitch bounce.
and we just saw the bit. I'm not saying.
Excuse
I'm
me.
so sorry, Grandma.
That's how that's bit. Like,
Oh, talk about cuz. What? I'm just seeing the creepy names and realizing that talk about cuz. If our life was a reality TV show, what would it be called?
horror?
Or
And
the Rocky wheelchair. I don't know.
The Rocky.
If you disappeared with no warning, what explanation would everyone come up with? I strode off the edge. I don't know.
I gotta shut the fuck up.
Which one of our friends is most likely to survive an apocalypse? Emmie, Emmie. And how would I? And how would I do? And how would I do? Stroll over the zombies.
Oh,
And
the psychotic ducks.
it's like deranged ducks.
No, I said psychotic. I said psychotic ducks.
Psychotic. I want to name the podcast that Psychotic Ducks.
No.
Deranged Ducks.
We're not naming the podcast Deranged Ducks. If I see you name it like that, I'm going to change the title.
Deranged Ducks.
Deranged Ducks.
Roll it over
the...
the... Okay. When am I the most cute? When Emmie is like all cuddly and cute and like she's so cute. When Doc is the most cute is when she's just in that little non-verbal state. That sounds mean or bad, but when she's in the non-verbal state, she's like so like making these cute sounds and into purple fuzzy. Hey! She was in that cute little purple fuzzy. She was in the purple fuzzy, and then we kept sputting her. So cute. What is the weirdest thing you've ever been called, or the most ridiculous nickname?
Pookie Bear.
Pookie? No.
Hey,
No one has been
Bear.
called that in this room.
No. Like, maybe just like admit, hey, Pookie Wookie Bear. No. Ready to get cast? I'm like, no, sir.
I have no idea what's the weirdest thing I've been called. Maybe like bad names, like all
A
the.
bitch, a moron, a
Yeah.
motherfucker, a dumb fuck.
Our house started burning. Oh my god.
Yeah.
And everyone else, including me, the kids, and the family pets are safe. Oh, what item would you take one last dash into the house to save? Our ring. But then there's my grandpa's ashes and my son's.
Damn
All
it, and
three.
there's only one item.
All three. They could be in a bag.
Be in a bag.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll go back to question 6.
Which part?
Yeah, just go from question 6. Oh my god.
Oh god.
Yeah, move it.
Gotta plug your phone there.
It's not good percent. Okay.
God, they are like some jumbo. Oh.
Your fingers hurt.
They've been bended for way too long.
Okay.
Still bended.
You know, it's
What?
crazy. It's 4:31.
Yep.
We might have been doing this podcast for like, what, 2 hours?
What are some things you miss about being single?
Try to answer them quick like we did. I felt like we answered all
I'll
of them.
try. I'll try it. Okay. But no rushing me because I don't like rushing.
I'm not.
The one thing I miss about being single, really nothing. The same goes as for me. I don't really miss anything about being single. I was just horrible and depressed. What's something you used to hate that now you think is cool? I don't know. It's a hard one. What is something I used to hate but now think is cool? I used to hate walking. I used to hate walking. Now I think it's cool to just stroll around. Me.
No, you won't.
The thing I used to hate. I used to hate people vaping as a little kid.
And now you think it's cool?
And now I think it's cool because I vaped. I've been sober for like 17 years since I dated Donnie, so. 8, 9, 9. What's your most outrageous purchase? $1,000 or more. Definitely my music plan or wheelchair or something like what Doc said. But nothing over $1,000. Pokemon at best. Or my ring. It's $524.
Yes, oh my God,
My fucking class
How can I
ring.
forget about that?
So much money. My most expensive thing spending on is probably a wedding ring. That was over like $700 or something. That's a lot. But still not over 1,000. But like our class ring and our ring. That's basically what Donnie summed up. 10. Is there one lesson you could pass on to the next generation? What would it be? My thing to pass on to the next generation would be kindness. My thing for generation will probably be, let's see. Learn how to not be a bitch. Just to not be a bitch. Just act like a normal human. Yeah. 11. If time travel existed, where would you like to visit first?
I think the 15-year-old question got me like,
yeah.
It's very emotional.
I'm sorry. One thing I would visit first, or someone. I would like to be back at home with my grandpa and my dad, because I know deep down in my dad's heart he did love me, and we thought that he hated me for a while, but it was maybe my grandma. But grandpa and dad would make me feel very welcome and loved, so that's why I like to visit home. Because home does not feel like home. Oh, damn. One place I'd like to surely visit again, I know mine's not like as dark and deep. Oh, our prom. When it was like prom dance and we kissed. I'd like to visit there. 12. When or where do you feel the most to you? Beside Donnie. Just at our house. Yeah. Like most likely at my old like family home or my house.
Yeah.
My house I bought. Have you ever liked something before the trend caught on? Oh,
I would just say Pokemon.
Probably Pokemon. Me and Donnie like Pokemon a lot. Yeah. Oh shit. Is there anything that used to be lame, but now everybody loves? TikTok. All the rage right now. Yeah, TikTok as well. With unlimited money and all the opportunity with passion, what would you pursue? I would pursue YouTube. I would buy the special equipment I need, like lights and, oh my god, like microphones and actual good microphones. Not headphones from Five Below. Definitely wanted them.
I would not want them.
Yeah, and it makes it heavy. So
and they both have a good microphone.
For now. Okay.
Donnie's phone keeps getting notifications.
What's the most common misconception from people who don't know you well? The most common misconception about me and William is that sometimes we're not meant to be like,
yeah,
not Interabled wise, but I really don't know. God, that's hard. I don't really know. Our misconception about us. God, I don't really know actually. Like people thinking we weren't gonna make it or something. I don't really know. Between you and your own definition of romance and affection, what would you choose if you had to live with just one of these for the rest of your life? I feel like affection for me, because me and William cuddle all the time.
Yeah.
And we love it, and we kiss, and we do other stuff.
Just say intimate.
Intimate. Yeah, I would say the same thing. Like, I love cuddling on him all day. It's adorable. And I like it. He's comfy. Oh, this is sweet. Aside from our kids, I don't have any. Which of your achievements are you most proud of?
And if there's any kid questions that pops up, just ignore it because you don't have any. We do.
Okay. The thing I'm most proud of is our will to keep fighting.
Yeah.
Like keep going. Me and Wayne had a lot of struggles, not with relationship-wise, but in my life mainly. When my dad passed away, my mom went into coma, my grandma got arrested, I can never see her again. My dad died, my sister died, Jeremy passed away, my friend Chili died, my friend Steffi died, he went into coma, my fault. My friend Lalama got into coma, and my friend Lemmy died, and we, oh God, and every day we just kept fighting. So, most proud of, we keep fighting and keep a smile on our face. When did you feel most loved by me? Ooh. The time.
Really got to me. I was like, wow.
Oh, the time I felt most loved to William. Oh, when I read the note about my dad, and I started strolling out in the rain alone, and nobody there, and William started running and hugged me and kissed me, and he just walked with me and held my hand and never let go that night. That's the time I felt the most love by him. That day was August 8th, 2023.
Yeah, it's crazy.
4 or 5 days before our marriage. Yep. The time I felt most loved by Donnie, that's probably our wedding day, for sure.
Yeah.
He just was
That's the
a
best
cute
time I
little
felt-
mess. He is adorable.
Yeah, that's when I felt most loved by Mathew.
What personality traits do you think I most admire about you? The things I think really most admires about me is how I'm gentle, I'm kind,
You put yourself before others.
I put myself before others,
No,
yeah.
you put others before yourself.
Yes, I put others before myself. We both worded that right.
I totally
Sorry.
butchered it.
The things I think that Tony likes about me is I'm just like he said, I'm really calm and
Yeah, you're
I'm
a very easygoing person.
I'm
You're not
very-
disrespectful. You
I'm-
respectful when you need to be.
yeah, I make him laugh, I be respectful, and I be like funny and all this other stuff. I take care of him, and he loves me, and I love him, and it's just amazing.
That was so cute. I just found that adorable.
What person? Sorry.
They're so conjumbled in it.
What's your favorite thing about married life so far? My favorite thing is that we get to wake up and just see each other
Yeah.
like we were when dating, but it's even more special when we're
Like,
married.
yeah,
It's been such
It's been
amazing.
Like a month, like,
Like I love
Can I
counting.
add to that?
Wait, I love counting the days. Like we've been married for 5 months. We've been married for like 12 years now, but 5 months and almost 5 months in human. Like it's so
Like,
insane to
can I-
count the days. Yeah, go ahead up.
So, my favorite thing about it is that celebrating the months. Like, it's this month anniversary. I think it's close to our second month.
Yeah, 15 days.
15 days.
What?
In 15 days, we're going to be married for 2 months. That's what I love. I love freaking counting the days. I'm like, I cannot wait. It's so surprising and so happy.
4 more days, tell me and William are married 5 months. Ah! But 12 years and sorry,
Which is probably what I'm going to post our 7th weekly smile.
Married life so far. Name 3 things that make you proud of me. 3 things that make me proud of Donnie.
Can I just say who? I was about to write on my weekly smiles that, oh yeah, we're doing a podcast. It was so funny. I can't. I don't have my phone.
Oh,
But it's fine. I think I can access it from my computer.
so the 3 things I like about Donnie, that I'm proud of Donnie is, it may sound very cliche, but like him wanting to, him honestly wanting to live after. God, I can't even tell you how bad things happened to him. I'm like astonished and just thinking about it myself. Would probably have thoughts of myself.
Smiles on my computer.
And then I'm proud of how far he's come in life with SMA and everything. It's really tore him down in multiple aspects of life, but then he's like, oh, I'm good, I got this new weakness bout, I got weaker speech, weaker arms, weaker everything, weaker mental health and everything. I'm weaker in everything, but I'm still strong, And then the third thing, oh gosh, I'm proud of his YouTube channel he makes. Because I'm a contributor to it, like with the vlogging. Like I help hold the camera and I do like the college vlogs, but like him doing the podcast for over an hour with weak speech and everything. I'm proud of his YouTube channel. I'm proud that we have like 214 subscribers. It's amazing. We love your support. Yeah. Thank you. 3 things I'm proud of him is I'm proud that he gets up every day and he's super strong. Like he takes care of me. He lifts me. I'm like not heavy, but still. I'm proud of him for taking care of me. It's very helpful of him, and I'm grateful for it every day. Another thing I'm proud of him is sticking up for me when I didn't have the strength to. Another thing I'm proud of him for.
Keep naming.
Yeah, 3.
Never mind. I thought it was like just name one thing, and you're like going on and
yeah,
like, okay, never mind.
Another thing I think I'm proud of him is. God, hold up. I lost it. Sorry.
That's fine.
I'm proud of him for the soul silence. God, I can't remember what it was. I was literally just about to say it.
It's okay. You don't have to remember it.
Okay, I don't quite remember it. My bad.
If you think about it later, you can always say it.
Okay, I will think about it later. What do you think I most appreciate about you? I appreciate William's care and help.
No, what do you think that he appreciates about you?
Oh, I think he appreciates about me that I'm just there and I'm funny. The one thing that I think Donnie appreciates about me is that I'm like very hardworking but really caring and thoughtful in the same way. Okay. How am I like my family? How am I different? I am like my family. I don't have the genes I was adopted, but I have the unconditional love. They have unconditional love for people like me. Maybe not all of them, but a lot of them do. And I have my dad's strength to keep going and power through life, no matter what it throws at you. How I'm different from them is I know how to handle things better. Like, instead of wanting to kill myself or do other things like that, I handle it better than them. That's how I'm different. I am like my family, like my sister Emmie, older sister. I'm kind. I'm way kinder than I was. Oh my god. I'm kinder, and I learned my ways from my big sister Emmie. She's helped me tremendously. Oh my god. And how I'm different from my family is I'm kind, and I'm not pestering about things, and I'm not abusive like them, and I I don't have to worry as much as them, I think. Ooh. What's your favourite sexual memory with me? Want to reiterate it? My favourite sexual moment with William was when we were taking care of Doc's kids, because I'm their uncle.
What's this about?
I
never heard it.
And she was sick and dying. Yeah.
I'm not. Oh no, I'm not trying to be mean.
And so there's two of them at the time. She now has like 10 or 8 kids, I can't if I can count.
Just like
God.
pretty much. Our family is like 10 to 11 combined.
Yeah, damn.
Or not combined.
Okay, so there's two of them, and they're already laying down and ready to change their diapers and bottles, and we got sexual in the bedroom, and we took off our clothes and had our underwear on, and then just cuddled and French kissed. Fell asleep, and I woke up.
Oh.
I would like to recreate that moment, except the dying part moment. Yep.
It felt like it was almost
Definitely
like 2
that
hours.
moment for sure.
It was almost to me like 2 hours. You were doing some sort of lunch. Were you done lunch? Were you
Yep.
out in the bed? Fell asleep. Welcome to hazy fever.
Damn. What is the pain in me that you wish would be healed?
I hate some of those questions.
I would wish that William's trauma would go away, like he'd be healed from it. Oh god damn, I couldn't go from trauma with you. I think one thing, pain, is to get the memory of Donnie's dad not liking him, like wanting to kill himself because of him. Now, part of it was kind of true.
Did you know it's only 10 minutes away from 5?
Yeah. Damn.
Forever.
I think it's been almost 2 hours.
I think we've been our most.
Oh my god, I think we did. First couples podcast, and we're already our longest fucking podcast episode.
Oh my god.
You better be grateful that we've been sitting on our asses for 2 hours, recording and talking. It's been really fun.
It's been really fun.
It's been so much fun. Yeah, we're not done answering.
Oh, I know, but...
Yeah, hold up, I'm not done answering.
Yeah.
So, I wish that the pain, that his dad actually didn't mean that, but he kind of did. But he didn't kill himself. His grandma killed the dad. But he still had those thoughts sometimes. So, I would wish to take that pain away from him. What would you like? What would you want our life together look like 5 years from now or 10 years from now? I would like a healthy, stable relationship. I know that would already probably happen. Or me getting stronger from spinal and able to do more things like physically, you know? But I would like to get on my new desk with spinal, which my insurance has not covered yet, and I talked with them yesterday, so they have not yet introduced me or told me for spinal.
Yep. Accepted that.
Yeah, accepted that type of medication for spinal. Yeah, pay for it. Yeah, sorry, I have a runny nose from the cold. I'm not suffering from a cold.
But it was some cold weather.
Outside. Basically, just be happy and stable and happy. That's basically it. Yeah, what I would like to see in like 10 years' time is just more memories together and and hopefully better ends of luck with my babe side. Is there one daily habit that you would like me to do every day that would make you 10 times happier? What would it be? A daily habit that I would like William to do more often is nightly time romance.
Oh.
In bed.
Looking for your first child, huh?
No.
From IVF or what? You didn't have a child. Maybe, maybe adoption. That was supposed to be a sexual joke, and I realized they're both male.
We both have dicks, so
You both
don't know how that would work.
You both have balls.
Balls. She said that her balls. Like, be careful not to hit my balls on it.
It's for a naked photo shoot. That's gonna sound very weird, but it was a disabled body thing.
It was a disabled body naked
Photo shoot.
and she said, "Don't hit my balls on anything." What the fuck?
When my brother, call the podcast. Don't hit my balls.
Don't hit my balls. Podcast episode 31.
No.
Don't hit my balls. What? I've used this on the internet. Don't hit my balls. What relationship, huh?
But did you hear it?
Are they hitting each other's balls?
Oh, no.
Hold up. We're getting interrupted again.
Oh, the screen.
Run. God damn it, William. But if you didn't hear William say, if you didn't hear William say, run.
Turn off the words, okay. Just kidding, that
Yep. I'm gonna look for this important one time.
We don't randomly scrolling.
How has our relationship changed since getting married? Our relationship changed tremendously. We have more sexual stuff. Good job. We have more like totally kissing time, and we have. Damn. We just have the same amount of. We have a house now.
We have a house.
We have a house. No, our love is like stronger.
He reminds me of surgery.
He reminds me of surgery. How does your husband remind you of? What does your husband? Surgery.
It's not to get surgery. It just reminds me of him. You know?
Yep.
He's not,
When I'm throwing up my guts.
Minor pain and throwing up my guts after surgery. It's just, reminds me of him. He just causes, no. I'm just kidding.
No.
But I just found it so funny that Donna said surgery. I'm like, what?
Which is one memory you wish you can live in forever? Damn. The one memory I wish I could live in forever.
Damn.
It's the night of our marriage. It's very sweet. I loved it.
I loved our marriage.
One memory I wish I could live in forever with him. Oh my god, they're so cute. Oh,
Pepper cheekies.
oh,
Yeah, I have COVID.
yeah, no. No, one of us four here if you have COVID. No, she
Yes,
doesn't.
now mention after we've been here for 2 hours.
I mean, it's only acceptable to at least mention them somewhere after 2 hours. Son of a bitch, I'm weak.
Stage 8 COVID.
Stage 8 coma COVID? Huh? Huh?
Oh no.
Oh shit!
Okay, let's stop talking.
Stop. Ow, that's so sad. Absolutely no idea.
He reminds me of Surgery.
He reminds me of certain, bruh.
Reminds me of my Pookie Bear.
Surgery reminds me of my Pookie Bear. Oh god damn! Ah! Okay,
Should be the title. No, I'm seriously just kidding. No.
Well, I'm lost. I don't know.
Takes important questions, does not answer important questions. Yes, it's about 5 o'clock.
Ew.
Just kidding. I'm trying to do what's happening.
Our biggest weakness. SMA.
So y'all both have SMA?
Life.
God. Why y'all getting so much?
Depressed.
Oh, Jesus. We give these insight, beautiful, corrected responses. Life, death, depression. Or what?
Yep.
That's it.
That's all we have for you today. Are we going to talk about anything else? The podcast, yep.
Yep.
I'd like to have the podcast, please. Okay.
So, no, don't. But thank you guys so much for watching our 92 interabled marriage couple questions or just marriage questions.
Yep.
So thank you guys so much for watching today's weird, strange, wonderful podcast on
This has
Wheelz.
been the most fun thing I've
Episode
watched.
31. So thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you all next podcast. Bye.